My name is Vadym. I'm 21. I'm originally from Ukraine. I study international relations there, but last year I took a gap year, so that's why now I'm in Austria. My hobbies are traveling by hitchhiking and post-coursing. I did an exchange year in Iowa State University. I studied political science there, and I did a volunteer service in Salzburg, Austria. In America that was 4 months and almost 1 year in Austria. So in the States I lived actually in the middle of nowhere in Iowa, in a little village called Mount Pleasant on the border between Iowa and Illinois. There were maybe 10,000 people in that village. And that was an amazing experience. I didn't expect that. I actually had a lot of doubts, like whether should I go or not, because it's very small. But I was very lucky with that experience, because we were like one big family on campus, and every third student was an international student. So we had a big international community, mostly from Latin American countries. Now my friends are from there, because I met some very amazing people from that part of the world. Actually, it didn't cost anything for me. What? I can even say that I earn, but not about the money, but about experiences and new friends and like new memories. The volunteer service in Austria, it's fully covered by European Commission. And my study in America was fully covered by Department of State. So many of them. In America I would go with me, walking up with my friends to the Hollywood Hill, where this big Hollywood sign is. And we have seen a lot of signs saying that attention, caution, that you can't go up, otherwise you can go to jail and you have to pay 10,000 US dollars fine. And we thought, who will catch us, like no one is there. And we were walking up, and then people from helicopter, like a police from helicopter, which was flying around, screamed to us like, if you don't go back down right now, then you will go to jail, like, and blah blah blah. And that was one of my most interesting moments in America. In Austria, my best experience was living in a house with 5 foreigners, with people from 5 different countries, and none of us could speak like one language, so like 2 people could speak one language, and we should communicate in English. And one guy from Peru, he couldn't speak any English, so we had to speak German with him, but only one of us could speak German, so that was a very interesting mixture. Language. In Austria, my challenge was different language, because if even I learned some German, I mean, I have to say that I learned some German words, not German. when I came here, I could say something, but I couldn't understand people at all, because they speak very different German, they speak Austrian German, and I really like it now, but because time already passed and I can understand some of them, but not people from the mountains still, but at least some people from Salzburg. So language, that was difficult. And in America, that's totally different culture. So like all this, what's up and how are you, without waiting for an answer. That was my challenge. For sure, I would definitely do it again for both experiences, and that's really sad for me as well as for other volunteers that this EVS or ESC, I mean European Volunteer Service or European Solidarity Corps, are only for 1 year, and you can't do it second time. I mean, you cannot even divide it like 6 months one project, 6 months another project. Otherwise, I would go also to other countries, because it's really an amazing experience. So you don't really care, about earning money or looking for a flat. There is an organization which does that for you, and there are people around who help you in settle down and everything. So that's really a good opportunity, especially for people who are not used to do everything on their own, and who, there is always someone to count on. Go abroad. That's my main tip. That's when I started hitchhike, and I was so afraid. Sorry, and I asked my friends, can you give me some tips? What should I do? Where do I have to stay? What do I have to write? Should I dance? Should I think? What should I say to people when I want to get a free ride? And she said, I can't give you any tips. You just go and do it. Either if you have a fear or you have a great desire of going abroad, you have to do it anyway. Because you will love it, you will enjoy it, and you have to do it.